The positive is that you have an increasing value in end-of-life options. We're researching more and more end-of-life options for these products. For example, products made of bagasse, which I will explain. It's a biomass. The cool thing about bagasse, which is a cellulose, it's a plant fiber, is that it can be collected and it can be made into biofuel. It can be converted into ethanol, which actually burns cleaner than gasoline. So this is a very interesting end-of-life option that our disposables can become our fuel. And that's one of the things we're trying to bring awareness to, is that we can really think about making our waste our resources. Biodies, three main materials: bagasse, the biomass, which I will explain, matter B, and NGO-PLA, polylactic acid. Matter B and NGO-PLA are biopolymers that are alternatives to plastic. They can be used very similarly like plastic in facilities that now use plastic. The great thing about them is they're completely compostable, very low carbon footprint, and non-toxic. So they don't, they don't leach toxins, and they've been successfully used by many companies. At the moment, I am a distributor of products made out of them. I am not a manufacturer because we still don't have manufacturing licenses for these. But if you're a company interested, NUMU gives you free consulting, free communication with the labs, and we help you basically switch to these biopolymers. One of Biodi's main points really is to get people used to these products and get them really demanding that more of their disposables are made of them, more of their products are made of them. I'm going to explain bagasse because it actually has an interesting story. It's one of the biomasses used here. So this plate is made out of bagasse. What bagasse is, it's really cellulose. It's the leftover plant fibers after processing sugar plants or bamboo, which usually is incinerated, so it's usually waste. What we do is basically make disposables out of them instead. This isn't bleached. By the way, it's hydrogen processed, so there's no bleach. And we do have brown ones that are, for people that think that just looks greener, so I don't know, one for each kind of customer. The other thing is, I know I'm not just addressing customers, I know I'm addressing waste managers, which some are here today. A lot of them are like, okay, what can you do right now in terms of waste management if people use this? How do you really utilize the fact that they're compostable if people aren't composting on their own anyway? I know some people have compost bins. One of the things we really want to push this year is to have compost collection points just as frequently as you see recycling bins. Other than that, we are working completely free with waste managers and explaining how they can really utilize sorting our products and really getting them out and sending them to compost piles if they get them through mixed waste streams. So this is a very loud video, but can we play this just for a few seconds? What you actually saw, if you weren't totally disturbed by the noise, is a NIR, a near infrared joint, which is basically here. What it does is, as the mixed waste stream goes inside, it ejects anything that has NGO-PLA or cardboard, which both are compostable, by the way. So now you have a very easy way to sort from a mixed waste stream. This can be very easily utilized at any waste facility, really. We have other options, which I won't go into, like blacklight illumination, which was successfully used with a NGO-PLA water bottle, not in the UAE though. So we're just trying to say that there's so many possibilities, and there really is no excuse to not start shifting to them. That really is the end of what I'm going to say about BioD. At the end, you guys can come and pick up samples for free if you want. Our other project is that we have a collaborating packaging service we're providing for the first time to the Middle East and North Africa through finalists from Sustainable Brands Innovation 2013. The company is called Pulpworks Inc., and I've been collaborating with the co-founder Paul Tasner actually throughout NUMU, and he's been such a helpful friend. Their work is an alternative to PVC blister packaging. I learned a lot of okay, what is PVC blister packaging? PVC is a kind of plastic. It's actually, in my opinion, one of the worst because people don't realize you can't recycle it, and it's very toxic, and we're just putting so much of it out there, and that's just such a huge issue right now. So I'm not going to try to describe how terrible it is. We're going to just let Larry David show you. That is a PVC blister package. I'm sure you're all familiar with it. By the way, it causes 6,000 injuries a year. You've all been there. Well, what he didn't mention is that a lot of stores are actually trying to stop PVC by, for example, banning PVC products in their marketplaces. Walmart actually tried to do that. I don't know if they actually were successful at any Walmart, but I do know that light bulbs are now not allowed in PVC packaging in Walmart. And that's actually a powerful move by markets, because when you stop having a market for these things, that is how change happens. And I really do hope that, you know, the UAE being this Expo 2020 sustainability, you know, let's go, you can just, you know, take these, you know, these steps as well. So I know I spoke about Paul Tasner, and he has been working very closely with me, and he has some words to you all that he'd like to share.
Greetings, Lamis. This is Paul Tasner.
Louder.
Pulpworks, San Francisco, wishing you, your colleagues, friends, family, and dignitaries that are assembled there today for the magnificent launch of NUMU. I wish I could be there also, but it's just delightful to be able to participate in this way, at least in this very important milestone for you and for NUMU. I'm just so pleased that we've been able to collaborate over the past year and promote you promoting Pulpworks throughout the Middle East, North Africa, and Pulpworks promoting NUMU here in California and the U.S. And I think if we both continue to do this, it will only spell good things for both ventures, and in so doing spell good things for our planet. So again, the very best of luck to you as you go forward. I know this is going to be an incredibly successful venture, and I wish I could be there in person to celebrate with everyone else. But thank you for allowing me to participate even in this fashion. So good luck to all, and thanks again. Bye-bye.
You really deserve that. Anyway, regarding Pulpworks' services with BioD, one of the things I want to mention is that I don't get any money really from promoting their services. In fact, any affiliate fees I do get from clients that would like to switch to Pulpworks packaging, I'm going to use that affiliate fee as a discount for you, so we can start to shift towards that change. One of the more exciting things is that we're working with a manufacturing resource in Egypt, and that's, in my opinion, that's just so great to be able to have projects that really stimulate the green economy and rehabilitating countries, and I'd love to have more projects that really involve the Arab world in that way. So they've really done a lot for a lot of products. This is a hand sanitizer, for example. You see it just looks completely different. Just remember that when you go and buy these things, you are accumulating a lot of PVC plastic, so this is a huge difference. It's completely compostable, and it's very economical, very reliable. Unlike oil-based materials, they're actually, you know, the price stays the same. Oil goes up and down. Next. Keep going. So that really ends BioD's projects, either alone or collaboratively. Our last project in materials this year, and these are our main projects. We're actually going to have smaller projects with Watani, I-10 conferences, I Write, I Am an Activist in general. but these are our main projects. If you go to the NUMU website and you go to our library, what we're doing is we're actually putting together the first alternatives material index in the Middle East. And what that is if you go here and you scroll down, we actually have a comment section. You can leave your material wishes. What we're going to do is we're going to put them together and we're going to make a completely free, both Arabic and English, downloadable resource for anyone that includes materials that people use and fully, green standard by us, basically alternatives that can be used instead. And who to contact, how to get them, just really make everything accessible and easy in one place. So if you're a professional, you can really just go here and comment in a very technical way if you want and be like, use whatever terms you want, that's fine. If you're a normal person, you can just really go and basically state whatever material wish you have. I recall reading one wish that was stating, I want a bottle that I can throw in I can drink my liquid through, but I can throw in the ocean after, and it would be fine. And the thing I want to tell you guys is that polymer exists actually, and it is out there. The thing is, it's just so mind-blowing for people, and they don't know it exists, and there's no market for it if people don't know it exists. So we're hoping that this AMI, which is going to be its first, I've already mentioned this so many times, but it's just so, it strikes me when something like this is, the first of its kind here, especially in a place that's so developed like Dubai. And down to our last project, I know this has been a very long presentation, but this is what the night is for. This is a project we wanted to do with kids. This is not my product. This is not something I came up with. This is a search engine. Ecosia is a search engine that plants trees for free. And as you can see, I actually took this from my screen. I managed to help plant 196 trees with Ecosia. So how does that even work? Ecosia takes 80% of its profits and from the ads as a search engine and donates them to a tree planting program in Brazil. And I'm going to explain why Brazil is important. And it does that actually very transparently. If you go to their websites, you can see their statements, you can see how much they made, how much actually went into the tree planting program. So we'd like to bring this to kids all around Dubai. I'm going to show you a video in a bit, but I want you to know that we're going to have an Arabic version of it as well. This is in English. This is Tommy, who is going to help explain Ecosia with his mouse click.